I'm not wearing a Steven shirt today, so I feel a little down. But I do feel like playing Nintendo. Yeah, I don't know. Hi, this is Coach Steven. Don't mind my downness, I'm just trying to, watching peeps work out is making me want to work out, so it's just a little motivating. But
I'm really out of shape.
And I'm out of focus. There we go. Yes, oh, look at me. Boop. That's even today.
Yep.
Okay. Well, we learned a little more about fusing and how it works. I'm not going to go much into detail because I promised myself I was going to go way more into detail in another episode. But for now...
Yep, just wait for that one to come along.
Yeah. But I will say just this tiny bit. Apparently when two bodies are fused together and they are in sync and stable, they work together and they look fine. The only reason Amethyst and Pearl were able to be stable together and not be out
It was
of
a
whack.
dramatic situation in which they needed to save Steven.
It's all about Steven. That's the reason they look a little human. When two personalities that are not
really stable or so, they become something more.
They become a monster.
And here we have Sugilite.
Sugilite. However you pronounce that name.
Yep.
I know all these names are gems. I know they're proper gems. I just don't really know how to pronounce them properly.
Which is why you need to be careful when making your gemsona or whatever you call them.
I do not have a gemsona. I think mostly females have gemsonas because all the gems are female.
Well, they're technically genderless.
According to Rebecca Sugar, they're genderless, but they all go by
genderless, but they all go
they
by
all have
the
female
quality thing. Anyway,
so yeah, they go to this one place where because the communication thing is out of whack because of the what were they, the ply piers? No, I forget what those things are called. The piers, pliers.
I don't know. All I
know is that they have to destroy it, and they can't do
because
that
it's been giving off magnetic pulses.
Yeah.
Or something, and
they don't.
I don't know.
Yeah, I know, they don't go into little.
Steven tries punching it because Garnet says it'll interfere with the TV. That's a valid response. Beat the hell out of it because you want your TV.
So they decide they should form Sugilite because she's big enough to destroy them, and she's got a massive wrecking ball with one of the gauntlets and
their weapons together. A whip and gauntlets is
a wrecking ball,
a big ass flail.
Mm-hmm. But
and ironically, she's voiced by Nicki Minaj.
Why ironically?
Okay, I don't.
Well, here's the thing. What I've also noticed.
Well, never mind.
That's fine. Another thing I've noticed is we have two singers so far voicing fusions. Keep this in mind because this is kind of a dead giveaway. But you have Amy Mann voices Opal, and now we have Nicki Minaj voicing Sugilite. Yeah. So far, two singers voicing fusions. Anyway, Pearl is not really sure that they should fuse together because of their personalities. She suggests that she should fuse with Garnet. But
no, that fusion probably wouldn't make...
I would like to see it.
So would I. I would love to see it, and I would like to know what singer voices that fusion. But here, they're going to need someone with a lot of muscle and... Again, for some reason, Nicki Minaj's voice.
Quality over quantity. They don't need somebody with a brand. They just need somebody to be strong.
Yep.
And of course, Steven.
Which is why you hire Schwarzenegger for your movies. Anyway.
So yeah, she becomes Sugilite. They become Sugilite. The dancing.
I kid.
The dancing I've also noticed. It all depends on the on what type of dance you personally have. Like, of course, Amethyst is a bit of a pop rock sort of.
A punk rock.
I don't know what Garnet is because she's also moving around the same way. But
I guess it would kind of depend on the partner you're fusing with or something.
Maybe. But I'll get into more. But for the most part, it's a little intimate. If you saw that.
Yeah, little, which is why Pearl had to cover Steven's eyes.
Yeah. Oh, that was funny. There's another video that I saw of like that same video.
You should just see their dancing style together when they're about to fuse. It is just wow.
Somebody made this video.
It's fitting that Nicki Minaj is the voice of that.
Somebody made this video of that thing, but they added the Nicki Minaj segment of the Kanye West song "Monster." I'm a motherfucking monster. Yeah, that's hilarious.
It's fitting. It is very fitting.
So yeah, Pearl escapes with Steven. Steven wants to keep singing because he's really intrigued by this giant monster with 3 gems and 5 eyes and this massive wrecking ball. So he's inspired to want
be
to
stronger. It also goes back with Amethyst shapeshifting into Bane Steven.
bulky Steven. Just six.
It's all the me I could be.
So yeah, he's motivated to want to work out. He gets his dad, Sadie, and Lars to work out with him and to sort of.
It's kind of surprising that he got Lars to go along with it.
I guess,
especially since he convinced them so Lars and Sadie wouldn't, as Steven said, get divorced or something.
We're not married. Oh, we'll get into that next episode. But yeah, so they create this little gym. Pearl doesn't think it's a good idea, but he thinks it is because he wants to be strong in the real way. And for him, strong in the real way doesn't mean being brave, doesn't mean being like...
It means being buff like this. Well, not this, because I'm skinny as all hell.
There's a cute little song where they sing about like their definition of what strong really means.
Yep. And at first it sounds a bit... I'm sorry, it might just be because I saw the movie, but at the beginning, and again, it might just be because she's leaning against the door and the rhythm at first, but it sounded kind of frozen-y at first, but then it grew into a more upbeat and inspirational piece.
Maybe. This came out last year. So maybe, but I doubt they'd already animated this and wrote this before Frozen even came out.
I know, it's just the look at that, just at the first couple of seconds on that, but anyway,
I'd have
that's
to hear
not
the song
important.
again.
That's not important.
It's a catchy song. I wouldn't mind hearing it again.
Yeah.
So Sugilite comes back after I think like a day because she destroyed the warp pad by accident,
and on her way she just yells, "I'm bored."
Well, she walked the whole day, and they were still fused together. Apparently, when you're unstable, the fusion kind of takes on a mind of its own.
Yeah, I could see that.
So yeah, Pearl.
Because you would have thought that Garnet would have been like, "Okay, it's been long enough. Can we cut this now?"
Well, Garnet's the reasonable one. Amethyst doesn't really care.
Amethyst is like, "Hell no, we're staying like this."
Yeah, but keep in mind, Amethyst wanted to fuse.
Oh yeah, you should have seen her reaction.
Fangirl. Ah! With Steven. Ah!
Oh please, I would have had a little fangirl squeal if I got to see my second gem fusion of ever.
My fangirl moment has not happened yet.
Yep. Come on, I want to see Pearl and Garnet's fusion. Let's just see that.
Your battery's almost dead. I don't know if you want to stop or if you want to keep going.
No, let's hold on. Is it the battery? Yeah, let's just keep going. Wrap this up.
Okay. So yeah, Sugilite comes back. Pearl fights her because she gets
the shit beat out of her, of course.
And of course she's demotivated. She's not strong enough.
She sees that she is no way strong enough and starts to
kind of look down on herself. But then one of my favorite moments.
All hail our new overlord, Sugilite.
One of my favorite moments in this show is usually the teacher motivates the student, but what happens when the teacher herself or himself looks down? Then it's up to the student to motivate the teacher. And the way
good luck with that happening at my high school.
No, I love that when Steven like picks up the
college.
megaphone and he's
Yeah, my college
motivating.
would do something.
He's motivating Pearl to just keep going. You are strong. I've seen you. You can beat her up. I've seen you beat many people up. So yeah, Pearl is motivated, back, and ready to kick Sugilite's butt again, which she does. What?
Nothing. Sorry. Anyway.
Yeah.
Where were we? Oh, right. Pearl beating Sugilite.
That's what I just said. Do you want me to start that again, or you want me to just keep going?
No, yeah, just keep going.
Okay, so yeah, Sugilite's down, they unfuse, and yeah, that's it. Pearl was right, and she looks up to herself again. Yep. Who's ready to take on the world with me?
And Amethyst and Garnet is like,
nope. They're just like Steven, like their muscles are all... We deserved it. Now drop and give me 20! And then, like, Lars and Sadie are just, like, in the back, oh, what the hell just happened?
Yeah.
And...
Because... Do they ever have... I'm sure they've seen the gems plenty of times, but they've never seen crazy magic bullshit like that
I've
before.
seen Steven do a couple things.
Yeah, they might have seen him do a few things, but clearly nothing as outrageous as a bizarre fusion as Nicki Minaj means Sugilite.
That's going to be an oncoming joke. So then they formed into Nicki Minaj, an accurate representation. Oh, and then they're going to form into Britney Spears at one point. Nah, I'm just kidding. I don't know if that'll ever happen.
Yeah, I don't know who. I forgot. I kind of watched a few episodes later. I'm not going to say anything. Let's just move on. Anyway, yeah, Amethyst has the world's biggest hangover, and Garnet can't feel her limbs because the fusion took too much out of them, and they're like, yeah, we can't do shit.
I think that's it. Yeah. Unless you have any other thoughts about the whole process.
Process on fusing?
Yeah, it was. I like I said, more details later on. But for now, having seen this for the first time,
yeah, it makes sense that the unstable ones would be the ones to develop their own identity compared to ones that are mostly
which kind of makes me wonder
in sync, because Opal, as we saw, does still possess the mentality.
She's still in
insanity
control.
Of
that's only because Steven.
The other two, yeah, both of them are still in control, and all you want to do is see me turn into
giant woman.
Yep. She knows that whole little thing that he's been singing since the bottom of the hill.
Which kind of makes me wonder. I don't know what happens
but
when,
with
like,
this one,
other fusions, like if Garnet fused with, for example, somebody else.
Like, okay, we haven't gotten to any other gems yet, so I can't say that.
Yeah, I guess I don't know any other combinations. Like it's Steve with Pearl with Garnet, Pearl with Amethyst, Pearl with
Pearl with Garnet is the only one we haven't seen yet, man.
And for the most part, we have not seen her
seen
yet.
Steven fuse with anyone yet.
I didn't even know if he could.
Yeah, we don't know if
because he's half human. He's half human. Garnet said at the end of Giant Woman that he can, that he could. Yeah. I can do that too. He could.
He's half gem, so
he could.
So far, he's getting some of the good, but some of the downsides of.
Which makes me wonder, what if he fused with Amethyst?
Steven fusing with Amethyst.
That'd be awesome.
There would no longer be a big donut. Just everything would be gone the next 2 minutes.
You'd be like a Looney Tunes character. You'd just be like,
it'd be like
into the Tasmanian Devil.
Yep. You know that little thing in front of the register? He would have just broken the glass, pushed it away.
Oh.
More donuts.
Maybe he'd go to the fry place and just order all the bits in the universe.
Yeah.
Alright, I got nothing. But
yep. So yeah, that's it for now. We'll get into other fusions later, such as that one episode that is a bit of a controversy, but cute. Yeah, that's it for this one. I'm the 8-Bit Tie Guy.
I'm Roberto Spinoza.
Okay, now I'll be back. I'm going to the gym.